Alright, so game 2 of Titans. I'm versing Nico. The sicko is self-proclaimed best 40k player on Earth.
That's not true, actually.
And ladies, he's single, in case you really want him. Alright, he's playing Daemons. Just take us through.
Alright. So
we got lots of hounds from
there's a few fucking proxies in this army, mate. So these are my Khorne Demonkin themed fucking plague drones. So this is a guy with a plague banner. This is the champ. Here are my Nurgle heralds, very well converted, as you might notice. Blue tack's coming fucking dry. And then we've got 18 flesh hounds, 17 flesh hounds, and here's my Khorne Chaos Lord with a power fist.
Excellent. And then some reserves.
And here's my pink horrors, 11 pink horrors.
Oh, they're the pink horrors, and then some cultists.
And then there's cultists in reserves, yes.
Alright, and here's my brick of taluses. All my boats, kind of fighting about. Alright, and so we haven't done our scouts yet, so we're going to roll off the scouts, and you'll see in the game what's happening. Alright, so you may have seen in the intro, I had a few Space Marine guys on square bases. You can see them there. I just had forgotten my Reavers, so you'll see them in the tomorrow's game. So in the game 4 and 5, I've actually brought them in, but I completely forgot to bring the model. Anyway, this was an interesting game. Some of the things that we talked about after the game, and Nick believes some of the little mistakes he did was to split up his hound unit. So he's scouting forward now. So he scouts one unit, I scout my, what's it called, my Corpse Thief Claw, and he doesn't scout the other dog unit because he's looking for a turn 1 charge. His aim is just to kind of hold my Corpse Thief Claw in place, and then threaten either the rest of my army or charge really well with the Blight dudes, called the Plague Drones. So, everyone's in base to combat, pop the banner. And there's an awesome combo that I wasn't 100% privy to before the game, but I can definitely see it working, which is you pop the plague drones, then you've got 3 or 4 heralds, and they all got the ether blades, so they're wounding on 2 with AP2, because that interacts. Like, I got Nick to have quickly show me the rules for that, and yeah, I agree, it does interact. So that's very, very punishing. Although he rolled pretty badly when he actually did do it, and he only killed, I think he killed 2 Talus when he actually did it. But had he rolled, I'll say, on average, it would have hurt much, much more. My game plan was, I saw the dogs on one side, and I just went, nah, I'm out of here. And I just turbo boost everything that's anywhere within charge distance of those dogs. So you can see I've kind of just swung right around. I then focus fired all my shots into his hounds. Sorry, he failed his 2 he tried charging both units and he failed both of them. So my turn 1, I just shoot everything into the dogs. I turbo boost my Reavers to the back corner. And I really, by the way, I really love Reavers. Just 3 Reavers, one of them with a cluster caltrops, and 2 units of them. In this entire tournament, I found that they were generally the MVPs, just because there was just so much shenanigans you can do with them. Turbo boosting them, and they're jinking on 3+ means you don't care about their shooting. You don't have to think. You just go jink. They hide. They have skilled rider, so they ignore the terrain. You just jump them in terrain as much as you want, and they still threaten things for the for for assaults and things like that. Anyway, I smash quite a few of the dogs in the previous turn. I did make my charges with both Reavers and the Corpse Thief Claw. Caused quite a bit of damage. He pops his banner. Does quite a bit of damage back to me, and I then say to myself, I'm not going to be able to kill all of that because I'm not rolling any 6s on my instant death from toxin injectors, so I'm just going to let that tie up for a bit. It actually pops out in my turn, the combat, so he actually gets no extra shooting. against him. You know what I mean? So it's a benefit to Nick. So he gets he finishes that combat in my turn, so he then gets to assault again. But this is where I make the decision to not back that assault up with Corpse Leaf Claw, Dark Artisan, and I turn around and I go for the other dogs. I'm not sure if that was 100% the best choice, because I don't actually get any of those kill points, and while it does tie it up, his Power Fist Lord does quite a bit of damage back. So I'm not I'm doing the little weighing up thing in my hands right here, but I'm not quite sure if I just kept on going, would that have been better, and let him, say multi-assault 1 or 2 boats and just kept on backing up. Not quite sure. However, tying that unit up allowed me then to focus on the 2 units of cultists here on the objective on the back left corner, which is what I was trying to do, and spread out with my other boats. So they're going to be turbo boosting to his side of the board in a second. So I've been doing shooting. Now everything's in combat. I'm now just spreading out, doing turbo boost, getting onto all the objectives. One of the continual disappointments in, I'm not going to say it's Nick's fault or it's my fault or anything like that, but just whenever Nick and I play, for whatever reason, we never get a full game. So we always end at the latest turn 4. The worst was in one of the Masters events. You would have seen me play him. We only got to turn 3, and we did half a turn. So he did his turn, and then we ended the game without me doing my turn, which was annoying. But it does do a kick in the pants, because he's racking up the kill points, because he does have a lot of stuff that I just can't eat through. I get to, because I went second, I get to jump on all the objectives, and I actually went second. So this was a mistake on Nick's behalf. He recognizes it. Oh well, he thinks it was a mistake, but he seized on me, so he actually seized the initiative off me. I was going to go first. It probably would have benefited him if he gone second, because I can do exactly this, because I went second, I then just jump on all the objectives and the game ends. Anyway, we keep playing. Eventually the cultists die. I jump on the objective. I scored a couple of Maelstrom. It wasn't a high scoring game, this one. The main thing was Nick getting kill points and me getting some Maelstroms. The Reavers at the top, this is why I like Reavers. They engage the the pink horrors, blue horrors, the horrors, and kill them. In combat, 3 Reavers, no Overwatch, jinking all day, etc., and kill a whole unit, and then go on to score the objectives. In the end, small win to me. I think it was 14-6, something like that. I enjoyed myself.